Call of Duty just got caught red-handed making DLC content with artificial intelligence, which is really shocking for a company with a net worth of $75 billion.
Six? No, they wouldn't.
So reportedly, the OG Zombies voice actors have been pulled out of their contracts due to them being replaced by AI. This is honestly a serious issue, and people really need to be addressing this a little bit more than what they are currently.
Strauss? Oscar Strauss? Or the others with you? Strauss? Oscar Strauss? Are the others with you? You are speaking with the Synaptic Algorithm Module. Call me Sam. You are speaking with the Synaptic Algorithm Module. Call me Sam.
Hey everyone, Clarkish here, welcome back to another video. Today I am back, and today I'll be talking to you guys about how AI is quite literally ruining Black Ops 6 Zombies as we know it as of right now, and it will potentially ruin the future of Call of Duty Zombies as a whole in terms of the story. And in this video I just want to talk about the current situation of AI, how it all started, and potentially where it's going into the future. So let's start. So this all started probably around just before Black Ops 6 released, and it actually was posted from Treyarch for a job listing for animators and artists that are well experienced with AI tools. Now this didn't spark a huge bit in the community in terms of just Call of Duty as a whole, not just zombies, because I didn't see a lot of people talk about it personally, but me, I was a bit skeptical on this, because as you can see here in the job description, it says here from Treyarch is looking for a talented 2D artist/animator using generative AI tools, and then on the what you'll do section it says polished 2D art made by humans in generative AI tools, and in the to succeed you should have section it says advanced expertise in working with generative AI tools such as Stable Diffusion, Viscom, DALL-E or equivalent, which I'm going to guess is systems that do AI art. From what it seems like, at least in my opinion, and if I'm wrong let me know in the comment section down below, most of the art in Black Ops 6 is all made by people, but there is definitely some that is made by AI, and the biggest one that a lot of people noticed back in Christmas was from the Christmas event was this zombie Santa Claus here. Now unless this dude is Stanford Pines from Gravity Falls, this dude should not have 6 fingers. This started a whole chibockery within the zombies community and the Call of Duty community talking about the AI slop, which is quite literally everywhere at the moment. A lot of people are worried for the future of the world because of AI, and honestly it sucks, it really does. And honestly AI will just never have the touch and grasp that the human touch has when it comes to art, and honestly this art is living proof of it. You know, I think I would appreciate more just knowing that it was made by a person and that we wouldn't have the mistake of this bro having 6 fingers. Like, what the hell is that about? Now as far as I'm aware, that's the only AI piece of art that I'm aware that's being made with AI. There are different types of AI art in Call of Duty, not just from Black Ops 6. There was actually a tweet from Infinity Ward that had like a Thanksgiving special type of thing, and you could just tell from the look of that food, that shit is definitely AI, and it's just like, people are becoming so lazy, and it's just, this is definitely Activision. They're just trying to save so much money by getting little pieces of shit AI work just to plonk it in there so they don't need to hire 2D artists, actual real life people artists, so that they can save money. And it's not just for the artists, it's also for the voice actors too, and it's actually a huge fucking deal for the Black Ops 6 zombie storyline as we know it. On December 6th 2024, so roughly around the time the AI art chibockery was going around, TheGhostOfHope, which is a top tier Call of Duty zombies leaker and just Call of Duty leaker all around that has the majority of the time 100% source, he says here, panic within Treyarch at the moment. Almost all of the actors that feature in the zombies crew in Black Ops 6 Zombies have pulled out of working over the lack of AI protections in their contracts. This has resulted in some of the disappointing recasts we are now seeing early on. For example, Sam on Citadel Day More, with some likely still to be recast in the future maps, etc. Now as far as I'm aware, the 4 main crew have not been changed actors, but actors such as Samantha, which was the original actor Julie Nathanson, she's been doing Samantha since Samantha was introduced, as soon as she started speaking within the Call of Duty Zombies games, for 10 years, and now all that work and passion is gone going down the drain because she's not getting AI protections, and it actually sucks. And the same applies to the original voice actor from Peck from Cold War. His recast, by the way, is absolutely fucking brilliant in Black Ops 6, so shout out to the recast for Peck. But you could definitely tell the new voice actor in S.A.M just doesn't hit the same. Now let it be known, I am not hating on the new voice actor for S.A.M. She's definitely trying her best, but we can all agree Julie Nathanson had so much passion, so much love for the character of Call of Duty Zombies that was Samantha Maxis. So the fact that a lot of her work has just been thrown out the window just because she wanted AI protections is very, very shitty and very disappointing. Now, as far as I'm aware, at least for the main crew anyway, are still within the game. Of course, Weaver, Gray, Maya, and Carver. Now, at least I'm pretty sure, but I know people like Strauss, apparently his voice actor's changed, and you know, apart from that, that's really all I would know. But still, it's getting to the point where it's going to get really, really worse. We might not get any new quotes from these characters at all within the next new maps. And you want to know the reason why I say that? The reason why I say that is because of the Tomb. Now, when the Tomb first released, I kid you not, I heard no new quotes from our main 4 characters whatsoever. Now, until I played solo off stream, there were actually some new quotes, but I kid you not, there was at least like 5. And on top of that, the biggest giveaway to know that the characters having no quotes at all was definitely caused by the AI strike going on right now with SAG-AFTRA. If you guys don't know what SAG-AFTRA is, it's a voice actor strike where voice actors go on strike to try and get their work protected against AI. And that's basically what's going on. And within the end cutscene of the Tomb, no one spoke at all. No one spoke at all apart from S.A.M in the end cutscene. Now, the end cutscene itself was cool to see where we were going next, but aside from that, why was the Sentinel attacking us? Like, why? It made no sense. There wasn't any other Sentinel artifact that really attacked us, besides like maybe Ancient Evils, as that kind of spawned in, you know, a trial for us to go against skeletons and zombies and stuff like that. But in terms of like the other ones, like the Voyage of Despair one, which is the Tomb one by the way, that never attacked us in Voyage of Despair, so why the hell is it attacking us within the Tomb? Unless, you know, the Dark Aether affected the actual Sentinel artifact itself, maybe, I don't know, but where is that information? I don't bloody know. So it's just very, very sad. But the story itself, in terms of the 4 main set characters, could be going downhill. The biggest disappointment as well is that you got to keep in mind, we never had a set crew for at least a good 4 years, because we had Cold War, then Modern Warfare 2 2022, that had no zombies at all by the way, Vanguard, and then Modern Warfare 3. We never had a set crew to play as whatsoever. We just had operas, and now that the fact that we have a set crew, it's just been taken away from us 2 months into the game's life cycle because Activision aren't willing to give these voice actors AI protections, and it's very, very shitty. So honestly, I'm going to guess, even with the new quotes I did here in the Tomb, I have 2 solutions as to why there's actually new quotes and hardly any at all. One, of course, the main obvious one is that the fact that there's a SAG-AFTRA strike. You know, of course they're not going to come back. Most of the quotes that you hear within the Tomb are just reused lines, but there was definitely at least like 5 new quotes that I personally heard from Carver when I've played as him in a solo match and a co-op match. But I don't know if these were pre-recorded lines, maybe before the SAG-AFTRA strike, and maybe they didn't get any of their lines done future prior just before the Tomb released, or potentially the biggest one, which is the second solution, the new quotes are AI generated, which would suck major ass if that is the case. Just taking away the passionate feel that these voice actors have for Call of Duty Zombies, and it really does suck. And I want to let it be note, this is definitely no way shade on Treyarch whatsoever. The only thing I would give to Treyarch is that they should have definitely delayed the Tomb map for like Season 2 Reloaded at best. Make us wait a whole season, because we got the first DLC map of Season 1 Reloaded, let us wait till Season 2 Reloaded, then Season 3 Reloaded, then Season 4 Reloaded, and then apparently we're getting more than 4 maps, which, is that true? I'm not sure, but if that is, you could have just done that and there would have been a chance for us to get potential new quotes. So I don't know, it was just disappointing. But I did ask you guys a while back on what were your thoughts within, you know, the whole AI jabockery within Black Ops 6 right now, and this is what you guys said. We got one from Hero X Duke, and he says, if Activision can rehire Zeke Alton and Julie Nathanson, I would be very happy. And he has a gif of Eric from South Park saying it's terrible. And you know, 100% I agree with Eric and Hero X Duke. It is terrible that the AI slop is actually killing Black Ops 6 at the moment. And you know, that would be great if they can rehire Zeke Alton and Julie Nathanson, especially Julie Nathanson. But again, huge shouts to, you know, the recasting that are really trying their best to actually bring some light and passion to the characters that we know and love. Sure, it won't hit as different, especially with the Sam character with Julie Nathanson, but still, the new recast for Sam is definitely trying the best as much as she can. But I will say, out of all the recasts, the Peck recast for Black Ops 6 Zombies has definitely been the best recast out of all of them. So shout out to that guy. I don't know who it is exactly, but I think that dude has also potentially left as well. Peck was advertised in the tomb to be there to speak to you over comms, but the one thing that was very strange about him is that the fact that his character profile picture was still marked down as if he was still in Citadel. Like the one in Citadel and the advertisement for the tomb for Peck is still there. They're both the same. But the biggest sign of all of this is that Peck never spoke once in the tomb. I don't know if Peck's new voice actor has actually decided to leave to go on the strike also, so I don't know, man. All around, it's disappointing as hell. But I agree with who Rick's took on this one. We got one from Dark Ops 4, and he says, it's exhausting, yet at the same time, you got the boy who cried AI with folks who believe everything is AI. I just find it to be a new level of laziness. If they, Church or Activision or both, can't be bothered to get real employees, then why should I give them the time? Now, you know, I definitely agree. It's lazy work and it's very disappointing, and you know, it doesn't have the eye-catching moment that a human can make compared to that of lazy AI slop. It's absolutely stupid. But I will say, you know, in terms of like the art and, you know, the voice direction, you know, all that AI shit, that's really just affecting those two main things as far as I'm aware. The actual game itself, in terms of the maps, the gameplay and stuff, specifically in Zombies, I'm still really enjoying. But you know, ever since the whole AI Chewbacca was going around, I actually didn't play Black Ops 6 Zombies for probably a good 3 weeks until I got hooked back into it when I wanted to play Citadel Day more solo for the first time. So honestly, the game itself still great, but the AI stuff, it needs to be sorted, because honestly, that's the one thing I'm really hating about the game right now. Then we got one from Jason Hoisington, and Jason says, artists and voice actors should have stringent AI protections within their contracts with studios. Ultimately, it has to be a mutual agreement between parties, and if the studio can't guarantee certain protections legally, I understand that's the person's decision to walk away. And I totally understand, like, these are people's livelihoods, this is people's works, this is people's hobbies, this is what they love to do. And again, Zombies at Treyarch, all the employees, all the artists, all the voice actors, they're passionate about the game mode. They love their roles, and that the fact that Activision, the big bosses that rule over Treyarch and all the other people that work there, are just coming in to just not give them AI protections is very much shitty. And honestly, I really hope it stabs Activision in the back, because when they realise that's what's making shit worse, they're going to go, fuck, we should have given them AI protections a lot sooner. So honestly, it's got to get fixed. And honestly, you know, it sucks that they're having to walk away, but at the same time, they're trying to stand for what they're proud of. Their work, their hard-earned work, their talent as a voice actor. So honestly, I don't blame them for walking away either. Aside from that though, is Black Ops 6 Zombies becoming a bad game? In terms of the gameplay mechanics and the maps themselves, honestly, no. But in terms of like the story, if they keep going in the direction where we're hardly getting new quotes at all, kind of like what it is in the Tomb, and ending cutscenes where there's just no dialogue from the characters at all, like the Tomb, then yes, I think the story will get worse, and not just for Black Ops 6, but for future Call of Duty Zombies titles if they continue that same way. And in terms of the art, if they keep pulling bullshit like that, like they did in Christmas, then yes, that's also a big L. So honestly, I hope Activision do justice for the actual proper artists that work really hard and actually are against AI, and the same applies for the voice actors. But yes guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about this situation, but me personally, I just think it's a big thing, because honestly, religiously, I am against the whole AI Chewbacca, and again, it affected me and it pissed me off quite literally so much to the point where I actually didn't want to play BO6 Zombies for 3 weeks straight. But again, the game itself, the game mechanics, the maps, they're great. I actually still love the story within Terminus, actually even Liberty Falls, and god, even Citadel. And the Tomb, the only interesting thing about the story on that map is the intel, and my dumbass doesn't even listen to the intel. I don't know what to tell you on that one, but that's just how I feel. But yes guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you all within the next video or live stream. And goodbye.